can look forward to, especially if we want to be outside, especially like Magpie
It
Market.
is, yeah, we've got a lot of events going on, of course, coming up this weekend. Again, these weekends this time of year are just jam-packed. We're going to hope for some cooler weather by that point, that's for sure. Of course, already off to a warm, muggy start to the day. Temperatures are into the upper 60s and lower 70s. Really, the humidity, though, running pretty high over the last couple of days. That, of course, factoring in to the heat during the afternoon. Currently outside, dew points are into the upper 60s and low 70s. While most of the airports are not reporting any visibility issues, there is some patchy fog. I noticed some of that this morning just on the drive-in to work. Live views from across the region, from Benton to Mount Vernon, Sparta, and in Carbondale, all showing mostly clear skies overhead and some pretty quiet starts. Of course, if you need to get some work done, you may want to try to get it done early in the day to beat some of the heat coming up this afternoon. Today is going to be the hottest day of this heat wave. In fact, hottest day of the week. We do expect temperatures pretty much widespread into the upper 90s today. We have a chance that a couple spots could actually top 100 coming up this afternoon. Very, very hot weather today and tomorrow, but tomorrow is the last of it as we make our way towards Thursday and Friday. A very strong cold front is going to move through very late tomorrow night and into Thursday morning, and behind it feeling a little more like fall towards the end of the week. High pressure built in across the deep south this morning. There's all the warm air right out across the central U.S. In fact, record heat from not only our region, but back into parts of southern Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. Once again, the main storm track will stay to our north. Lunchtime temperatures today into the lower 90s. There will be a light breeze today from the southwest. We're talking at noon already heat index values near 100. And this afternoon, about 96 degrees. Mount Vernon to Harrisburg, far southeastern Illinois, maybe into the low to mid 90s. The closer you are to the Mississippi River there, temperatures into the upper 90s. 97 is what we're projecting in Carbondale. Upper 90s across southeast Missouri and western Kentucky. Paducah. Some of these areas across western Kentucky right now are extremely dry in drought, and what that means is that allows temperatures to heat up a little quicker. So it's one of the reasons we think there's a chance we could see a few folks in western Kentucky get very close to 100 this afternoon. Wednesday features more of the same. Temperatures still in the low to mid 90s for the most part. Heat index values still running about 100, but here comes the cold front. It arrives late Wednesday night. Could bring a few showers with it. I've brought those back in the forecast there. And we are going to see some much cooler air than filter in behind that front. 97 today in Carbondale, record is 100. 96 tomorrow, record 102. Both of those records coming from 1940. But here's the change. There's the hot air hanging around, but it's going to get suppressed farther and farther south. By Thursday and Friday, we're actually talking about temperatures running cooler than average. 97 today, and then look ahead to Friday morning. Check that out. There's that fall-like air set to return. Weather whiplash, that's about the only way to describe that. Fall officially arrives on Thursday, and just in time, some of that fall-like weather arrives. 72 degrees for a high Thursday afternoon. And then Friday morning, upper 40s, afternoon highs, low 70s. Saturday, we bounce quickly back in the low 80s. More chances for a few showers towards the second half of the weekend, and that's another cold front. Drops temperatures back in the low to mid 70s towards the early part of next week.
All right. Thank you, Nick.